Hello, I'm Ariana, and today we're talking about racism. I know, kind of big intro for a little word, but the reason why I'm talking about racism today is because it's for a school project. So this is just a PSA announcement about how racism is a big deal, and also it's been impacted by many people, like Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, people like that, and be 100% honest, they've all made dents into racism to make it not as strong as it used to be. But it's still bad and awful. Like, right now we have the coronavirus going on, and people think it's okay to be racist now because supposedly it started in China, and yeah, if it started in China, that's not anyone's fault but the person who firstly got it. Or like the person who sold it to them. That's confusing. I don't want to get into that fact, because, no. But people think it's okay now to be racist to people who are from Asia. I'm just like, no, because it's not their fault. It's the person who firstly got it. So you don't need to go be rude or be violent to them or be awful. Like, why would you do that? And then, also, I did interviews and I had 4 questions I asked if racism is bad. And I had a lot of people say it is. And then I did it, have you ever seen racism? And a lot of people say they have. And then, have you ever been targeted? This kind of surprised me when almost all of the people I have take polls that I did interviews for said yes as well. I'm just like, well, that's not good. Because it's awful. And I feel bad for anyone who has been. Alright. And then our final question was, when was the first time you encountered racism? My friend said she can't even remember the first time she did, but she remembered the last. The last time one of them got encountered was like, 2 weeks ago? I'm just like, that's awful. That shouldn't be happening. Like, one race should not be, ooh, I'm the big race. That should not be how it is. It should be, everyone's equal. Like, no one should care about the color of your skin. Because we get it, it's a thing, yeah, but it doesn't need to be, oh my god, you're a different color. Yeah, no, that's not how it should be. It should be, oh, you're cool, dude. I like your personality. Why can't it be like that? Because, like, I love everyone, and I love people. And 100% honest, most of my good friends are not my skin color, and I love that because we're all very different in very different ways, just by personalities. And then features and skin color doesn't really have to do anything with it. And I don't see the point of why it has to be targeted nowadays. Because, like, to be honest, I love everybody. Like, I'm a good person. All I see is what they talk to me about. That's all I care. Their characteristics, yeah, but I do want to, like, get to know them when I first meet somebody. And I don't care what the color of their skin is. And then I don't see the people why they do. Because, like, I get it. Different skin color kind of scary when you first meet somebody that you don't know. But you shouldn't just target a whole race after you meet one bad person. Because I know if I ever did that, I would have no friends. Because that's awful. Like, I love everybody. And, like, I don't see how anyone can be mean or rude. And then I'm going to go back to racism real quick, back to my original statement. It's important for us all to be very, together. We need to all be strong, because right now our freaking globe is under attack because our globe has so much pollution and forest fires and a lot of crap going on right now that we don't need any extra drama. Like, racism should be, like, gone. And, like, I was reading some articles, and I'm just like, whoa. Because a lot of statistics show, like, African American males. 1 out of 3 always end up in prison. And I'm just like, why? It's not even their fault. It's the fault of the people who told them, yeah, everyone expects you to act like this when they're young. And then there's, like, 4 key, I cannot say big words, so I'm not going to say it. 4 key parts of, like, U.S., like, anti-racist things that have, like, come to effect, like, slave plantations. That's how everything started. When America said, oh, we need people to farm our land, and we need slaves. I'm just like, of course, it starts with us being selfish and taking people from their homeland and bringing them here, like from different parts of the globe and bringing them here, or like using Native Americans and keeping them here but using them as slaves. It's just like, that's not right. And there's also the Jim Crow law, and yeah, that kind of helped, kind of. And then later, people developed words for like places where minorities go, like, you know, ghetto. People call it ghetto, but really, it's really not. It's just an area in the suburbs that other people gather. And like, yeah, I get it, but still. And there's other forms of racism that I was looking into. It's being prejudiced. That's a big word. And there's discrimination, or you can just have hatred directed to another person of a different skin or different ethnic or national background. Because like, being different should not be wrong. And then like, there are other things still associated with racism, like abuse or harassment. Like, why? Like, why? Like, I haven't really gone through it, besides when I'm with, like, some of my siblings. They're like, oh my god, you shouldn't be with them. I'm just like, dude, they're my family. I get they're not the same color as me, but we're family, and I literally love them. Just treat them equal. And, like, I remember one person, I was in public with my brother, and, like, he's biracial. And, like, I love him to death. He's my favorite brother. Well, one of my favorite brothers. My brothers will probably kill me if I ever said one of them were my favorite. But, like, he's my dude. And we were walking, and while we were walking, like, someone literally turned the corner and looked funny at us, because it was me, and I was the only white kid in my group. I'm just like, yeah, you have a problem. I'm just like, why do you have to turn and stop and look at kids that are walking in a group with different colors? It's wrong, and we need to stop racism. It's gonna keep getting worse until someone says it's bad. And I get it, everyone knows what's going on. But we need to, like, step up and say, we gotta stop this. And I get it, you weren't born racist. You have people teaching it to you. But even when you have that, you need to struggle with it, yeah. But you need to try and get away from that.